On a gorgeous southern afternoon, EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to Atlanta, Georgia, and inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New England Patriots and the Atlanta Falcons. First 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Shotgun now for Brady. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Going up top. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 45-yard line. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. Brady now on 1st down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already into field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will.
At the 16-yard line.
No, 66. Check 13. Check 13. Sugar.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. This is caught. And he'll be out of bounds. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again.
And a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry, ball gets tipped in the air. Because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. 3 tight ends. They'll try to run this one in. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. 3rd down just got a lot tougher. That will officially go as a loss of 7.
Brings up 3rd down and goal.
Wait, that. Round 80. Round 80.
I got you. Mike, 53. 53, Mike. I got one. 53,
From the gun, it's Brady. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Super Bowl 49 hero Malcolm Butler. And he returns it here to his own 18-yard line. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 17-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. A ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. And this drive will start on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
So after the INT, it's Brady. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Falcons have taken the early lead. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field, then you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Von Miller has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
2nd down.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Ryan, he'll get this into the hands of Bird. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as...
And he can't escape the pressure. Ryan goes down. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure it out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline. And now he's made another mistake. Yeah,
he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then.
4-yard line.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Falcons 7, Patriots 0.
2nd and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. Able to evade the tackle, but then quickly brought down just outside the 5. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Play brings up 3rd down.
3rd down, Ryan. Throw caught here by Bird. And they work this out past the 25. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
It's a gain of 20. And the Patriot 1st down.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. From the shotgun, Ryan. And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
This offense has definitely been slow getting out of the gate. It's almost like they missed their wake-up call for this one. No points on their first 2 possessions, and now it's looking like none on this one either.
Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Brady again here on 2nd and 10. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. Touchdown, Falcons. A big play there. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Falcons are able to show off their quick strike ability. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Falcons 14, Patriots nothing.
Joey slide out, a kickoff after the touchdown. And this carries into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 to score as they regroup with 1st and 10. And nice yardage right off the bat here as he's up to about the 24-yard line. And there to make the tackle, Khalil Mack. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6. At the 26-yard line.
From the gun, it's Ryan. Finds his big tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Into the hands of Bird over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Gain of 20.
A good pickup there of 20 yards. Two minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
54, ready now. Check, watch 54, watch 54.
Throwing again, Ryan. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back in pass rush. They've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
On 3rd down, Ryan. The pass complete. It's Bird. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a first down. To throw again is Ryan. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Throwing again, Ryan. That's complete right around the 8. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. Throwing again on 2nd down. Ryan hit, and he lost the football. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. Now flags come in. Looked like one of the Patriots might have moved. Ooh, moving from his tight end spot there.
Do you think that perhaps the play call was for him?
So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long. Again, Ryan. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
They dialed up the screen pass on 3rd down, and for a second it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a first down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. They'll try and throw for it with Ryan. And that is going to be incomplete. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And the Falcons defense stands tall. They'll get the football back.
On downs.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
33-yard line.
Now a play fake. Brady. He's going to loft it deep right sideline. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
On the deep ball. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Let me breathe
Just let me breathe for a minute, man. Just let me breathe for a minute. Just let me breathe. It's too hot, drop the top off the wagon. Lay back, fire like dragon.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Play action. Now it's Brady. He's going to let it go again. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
Complete on the deep ball. Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Crazy how the tables turn. You can fold it, you can stand firm. I'm a real one, so I ain't concerned. I'm fully built for this life. I think I earned all my stripes. I don't believe all the hype. Get back on my feet and get right. Watch you work.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20. Watch the slant, watch the slant. Hey, Mike 20, Mike 20. Watch the 3D.
Brady to throw again. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. The final shot before half for Brady. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So we come upon halftime with our score 14-0. As we'll send you down to Orlando and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Patriots trailing here, but they will have the football first as the 3rd quarter is underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's open.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 25. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On first down, Brady. It's caught on the right side at Smith. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal.
6-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. Escaping the pressure right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Emerson Griffin on the sack. Taken to the 4th round back in 2010. What a steal.
Patriots 12 yards.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. To try again after the sack. Brady, and that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
And that's a drive that makes everyone happy on that bench because they accomplish exactly what they set out to do. Take care of the football, eat up a little clock, end up in the end zone. Now they've got a cushion for the rest of the game, so they didn't just help themselves offensively, they helped their defense out as well.
Taken about 7 yards deep, and they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback.
25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete.
Complete to number 20.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, on maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on first down. They're ahead of the chains now.
And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 40.
On 2nd and 11 now. Ryan hits his target, the tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. And he's got this down to the 35. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
First down, Patriots.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
A gain of 14. First down, New England.
Now Ryan on first down. His throw caught at about the 5. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Now Ryan. Yet again, Ryan is intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And he is out of bounds up past the 10. Trying to find some space to operate, and now they'll have it. A gain of 12, a big first down to get away from the end zone. Here's Calais. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta. On the ground, it's Calais. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line.
The ball carrier.
And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
To throw, it's Brady. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A gain there of 21 yards. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Brady. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Patriots.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He'll be dropped shy of the 40 despite powering through the tackle. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now it's Ryan. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack.
A loss of 9 yards. And
this offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Third and long, it's Ryan. He's going to loft one deep left, and that's caught inside the 30. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
So after the INT, it's Brady. Airing it out deep for Smith. And Brady going to be intercepted a third time. Derwin James with a pick, and they will take over at the 26-yard line.
Take over first and 10.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Call that a very strong gain of 24.
First down, Patriots.
From midfield now, here's Ryan. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Number 26.
14 yards is the pickup there, and a New England first down.
New England.
From the gun, Ryan. Oh, battle for it here, and this will be caught. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it.
22 yards.
A good pickup there at 22. Ryan will throw again. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Give him 2 yards on that one. Second and goal now.
A pickup of 2 brings up second and goal.
On second and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. This likely a must-have, third and goal. From the shotgun, Ryan. And this time he is in.
Yes.
A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Patriots make some inroads here on that deficit. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. Good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Hey, 56. I'm going back to you. I'm going back to you.
From the gun, it's Brady. Over the middle to Smith. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Brady now on first down. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. Now Brady again. And it's caught. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that is leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now, because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
This taken in about 4 yards deep.
Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20.
Taken down.
Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Play action. Ryan. Eluding the pressure right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Flushed out right. And this is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line.
We're on downs.
Hey, set, play, 20. Check 53. Get him, get him, get him. Check, check, check. Go 50. Let's go. And we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Go, Bandit.
Brady going to look to throw. He'll get this to his running back, Calais. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. That catch good for only a couple.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd.
To throw again on 2nd down. Brady. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
And 8 yards to go.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Operating from the gun. Brady got a man and he hits him in stride. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Brady. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. From 6 yards away. And the Falcons will extend their lead.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
Slide for the PAT.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Falcons 35, Patriots 7.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off around the 27. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Make it back-to-back weeks now with a pick-6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick-6 in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. Tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
Patriots 7. Joey Sly set to kick off.
So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will make it into the end zone. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Hey, let's get in their holes. Mike's 50. Mike's 50. In your face.
On 2nd and 2, Ryan. He'll get this into the hands of Bird. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
1st down, Patriots.
Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up.
On 1st down, Ryan. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4. One last shot for Ryan. Now they go screen. It's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Final score, Falcons.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Falcons, they continue to cruise through this first half of the schedule as they move to 8-0 now on the campaign. And they will hit the road next week